Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, all glory to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, and the sincere peace and salutation to all you hopefully let Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI has commanded you to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line goes back to you being the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Shalom. It's your brother Halaki from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI with another video. And this time we want to start in Psalms 82 and 5. It reads, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness, and all the foundations of the earth are out of course." And why do I bring this up? Because I was watching the Elder Manata Zakbar's last live stream he did on the news, and a portion of the news came up about these carbon catchers that Esau is trying to create. And I started thinking, oh yeah, he was like Elon Musk is gonna is giving $100 million to whoever comes up with the best carbon catcher creation or whatever. And I just started thinking, motherfucker, that's what the trees are made for. The trees are made to catch carbon. You see? But with these damn devils in power, they're leading the whole world into darkness, and everything is out of course, man. And this is why you have so much carbon in the atmosphere, because what? Esau is chopping down all the trees, man. The Most High already created the perfect carbon catcher, man, that has multiple uses. Trees all throughout the earth with multiple uses, whatever the tree may be. A fruit tree, a tree you can get resin from, a tree that gives shades and homes to birds. Like, the Most High made it perfect already, man. So what is Esau pushing for? Basically how to make artificial trees, man. Just like in the, man, you devils gotta go, man. You devils have to go. So let's get this real quick. I got a video I want to play from YouTube. So let's see what this is, man. Don't wanted to pull anything else. No, we get it. We good.
Elon Musk is offering a $100 million prize for the best technology to scrub carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. The Tesla founder announced the move on Twitter, saying full details would come next week. Capturing planet-warming carbon emissions is becoming a critical part of plans to keep climate change in check. But little progress has been made on the technology so far, with efforts focused on cutting emissions instead. There's no shortage of ideas on how to capture and store carbon, though. In Iceland, they've tried taking CO2 out of the air and turning it into rock stored far below the ground. Swiss scientists have tried storing captured carbon in layers of impermeable clay deep under a mountain. In 2019, US startup Hypergiant Industries said it had designed a bioreactor that uses algae to capture and process carbon dioxide. Over in Norway, they've also tried algae. A startup there has captured CO2 to grow the green gloop and turn it into feed for fish farms. Next week, firms and scientists like this will get a chance to decide if they want to take a shot at Musk's millions.
You see this man is saying, it's not only this devil. You got Bill Gates sucking carbon dioxide out of thin air. It says what Bill Gates backed carbon capture plant does the work of 40 million trees. You see? That's what all this is. Capturing carbon, capturing CO2. So I have an article I wanted to go into real quick. So this is from the Royal Parks. It says, why are trees so important? Trees are vital. As the biggest plants on the planet, they give us oxygen, store carbon, stabilize the soil, and give life to the world's wildlife. They also provide us with materials for tools and shelters. The Most High already made the perfect carbon capturer, man. He made the tree. You see? And also, you have things in the oceans, phytoplankton, that captures carbon as well. It does the same thing as the trees does. Pulling the CO2 out of the air and turning it into oxygen, man. So you eat them are the cause for all these things on the planet Earth, man. You see? So what else we got? Let's go. Yup. So it goes, trees benefit the environment. Trees absorb carbon dioxide as they grow, and the carbon that they store in their wood helps slow the rate of global warming. So you Edomites are a direct result of global warming, man. Why? Because you're going down and cutting down the trees, man. Let's look something up real quick. Deforestation, man. Look at this. Look at this. This is what you Edomites are doing, man. Cutting down all the damn trees. All the trees. That reduces greenhouse gases, man. That reduce CO2. Because they suck it out of the air and they turn it into oxygen for us to breathe, man. The Most High already made the perfect carbon capturer, man, with multiple benefits, man. And not only does it store up the CO2, it changes it into oxygen, man, for us to breathe. The Most High already did this, man, and He did it in perfection. This is why you devils have to go, man. Look at this shit. Look at this, man. Just cutting down all the trees, man. And then want to talk about the CO2 in the air. You Edomites are a direct result why there's so much fucking CO2 in the air. You got to go, man. You have to go. Ain't no other way. To my does the work of 40 million trees. Well, you won't have to do all that if you stop cutting all the damn trees down. You Edomites are ass backwards, man. You are the worst people ever. I was promised, man. So let's go right here, man. This is Isaiah chapter 24 and 4. It says what? The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. And why is this? Verse 5. The earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. You see? The earth is in a condition because of the rulers that's ruling, man. And who was ruling? The so-called white man, the Edomites, according to the Bible, man. So they want to bring up this bullshit about global warming and greenhouse gases. Well, they're the direct result of that, man. You see? Because of all the deforestation, man. That's why we say Esau is the reason for all the problems, man. All the problems on the earth is Esau's fault, man. The water's being polluted, Esau. The air being polluted, Esau. The food being polluted, Esau. The people living in wickedness. This is the direct result of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man ruling the planet Earth, man. Everything is destroyed. Why? Because they refuse to take heed to the righteous ways of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, man. And this is why YAHAWASHI is the answer to the problem. Esau is the problem. YAHAWASHI is the answer to solve the problem, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in Sirach real quick. Sirach chapter 10, verse 4. It says what? The power of the earth is in the hand of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable, man. And that one that's profitable is YAHAWASHI. He's coming to take you Edomites out of power, man. Because you have done nothing but destroy the earth ever since you got the throne, man. All these damn talking about this problem and that problem. Motherfucker, you are the problem. You are the problem. Talking about making some damn CO2 catchers. The Most High already created the CO2 catcher, man. The Most High created the tree. Let's go back. Let's see what else he got in this article, man. So it says, trees benefit the environment. Trees absorb carbon dioxide as they grow, and the carbon they store in their wood helps slow the rate of global warming. So Esau trying to make machines to store it, but that just goes to show, man. The Most High did everything in perfection from the beginning, but Esau is coming to say what? The Most High didn't know what he's doing, man. Oh, let's get that real quick. That's Isaiah 29. Yup. Isaiah 29:16 says what? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. And Esau has turned everything the Most High created upside down, man. Destroying all the trees. Now he's trying to make artificial trees, man. Carbon dioxide catchers when the Most High already made, when the Most High already did that, man. You see, for it says what? For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding? And that's what Esau is doing, man. The Most High way of doing things is not right. It's not perfect. It's everything the Most High did was perfect, man. You see? But that shows you that Esau is trying to be the Most High, man. Because everything Esau is doing, that's what the Most High created the tree to do. Trying to catch carbon dioxide of the air to store it somewhere. Store it underground to make rocks. Well, you fucking devils or something else, man. So it goes on to say in the article, it said, they reduce wind speeds and cool the air as they lose moisture and reflect heat upwards from their leaves. It's estimated that trees can reduce the temperature in a city by up to 7 degrees Celsius. So imagine if all the trees weren't being cut down, man. Would there be global warming? So basically, when you Edomites talk about global warming, you're talking about yourselves, man. You see? Because you are the one who are cutting down all the trees. Man, you Edomites are something else, man. It says what? Trees also help prevent flooding and soil erosion, absorbing thousands of liters of stormwater. Let me see. That was all I wanted to pull on that. Well, I think that was it. You get the point, man. You get the point. So the Most High already made the carbon catcher, man. You see? He did. The Most High had all this figured out. You see? But you devils, man. Whew. Isaiah 14, it says what, man? Isaiah 14:4. Isaiah 14:4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, you Edomites, and say, how have the oppressors ceased? The golden city ceased. Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI have broken the staff of the wicked, talking about you, matter of fact, and the scepter of the rulers, talking about you elite, man. You see? This is the fault of you elite, man. Your Rockefellers, your rawchaa, so forth and so on, man. The Most High is about to break your staff, man. He's about to break your scepter, man. He's about to take you out of rulership and set YAHAWASHI in your place, man. So YAHAWASHI can rule forever in righteousness. And watch how the earth flourishes under the rulership of YAHAWASHI and the nation of Israel, man. Verse 6 says what? Who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Why? Because they're going to have peace. Because they're not going to have you damn Edomites torturing them every day, all day, man. I mean, after they serve that 1,000 years of slavery, man, they're going to be able to go back and chill in their own lands, man. They're just going to be subject under us. But you Edomites, you're gonna be just wiped out, man. Just done away with. Because you have to go, man. Like I said, you are the problem of you're the reason for all the problems on the earth, man. The so-called white race. Verse 8 says what? Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. And what's a feller, man? Let's get that real quick. What's a feller? A person who cuts down trees. And we just got the image, man, of who's doing this. The Edomites are doing this, just chopping fucking trees down left and right, man. Look at this madness, man. You see? Look at this madness. The EU. Who's in charge of the EU? The Edomites are, man. Over there in Europe, cutting down all the trees. Over there, down in Central America, the rainforest, cutting down trees, man. They want to complain about global warming and CO2 emissions. You fucking devils are the reason for this. And when you're taking out the power, what does it say? The trees are going to rejoice, man. The trees are going to they're going to rejoice because they're going to be able to be trees, man. They're going to be able to do exactly what the Most High created them to do. And what did the Most High create them to do? Suck the CO2 out of the air to turn it into oxygen, man. Being the natural carbon catcher of Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI. You devils are the worst, man. Isaiah 14:8 says what? Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. You see, so the whole earth is going to be at rest, and the environment is going to just be at peace, man. Be able to do exactly what the Most High created everything to do. You got to go. There's no other way, man. You got to go. Revelation 11 and 18, I ended on this, man. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, which is, they're just talking about the remnant, the prophets and the saints, the remnant, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And who's destroyed the earth, man? The Edomites have, the so-called white race. And the Most High is coming to destroy you, you devils, man. You see? The Most High is coming to destroy you, man, because you have destroyed this planet Earth, man. You see? So with that, man, I'm going to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the Spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI has commanded you to do. With that, I'm going to say shalom, wa, abba, babah.